Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our morning class. We're going to get started right here in a minute. We just have a flow for this lovely spring day. At least I'm having a lovely spring day here. So grab something comfy, grab your mat, grab a block if you need, and we're just going to flow with a beautiful spring morning. So when you're ready, come settle down on the ground in a comfortable seat. Maybe settle your hips in by rocking them a little bit back and forth. Sit up nice and tall, let your shoulders relax. Come into this present moment, the new week, the day, with so much potential that we can just be a part of. We don't have to force, we don't have to insert ourselves, but we can just flow with whatever energy the day has for us. Awesome. We'll begin like we always do with a Suthi grind. So inhale, chest forward, exhale, rounding through the spine on your way back, shining that chest forward, and then accentuating that tilt in the back as you exhale. And then we'll switch directions. Slowly, we'll make our way back to center, back to stillness. Reaching the crown of our head up to the sky. Inhale, we'll go arms up and overhead. Exhale, bend to one side, spiraling that heart up to the sky, stretching through the side body. Opening ourselves up to the day. Exhale back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the side. And back to center. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up, and then we'll take opposite hand to opposite knee for a gentle twist. Waking up our digestive system. Exhale back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side. Twisting. Exhale back to center. Awesome. We'll make our way to all fours. We'll move mindfully. Take some cat-cows here. Inhale. Tilting the spine, looking up at the sky. Feeling that nice long stretch in the belly. Exhale. Tucking the chin, tucking the pelvis. Pressing away from our yoga mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So we're gonna move at our own breath for these next couple cat cows, but I invite you to add in some movement in your cat cow. So maybe on your cow, you kind of sway to one side, maybe you sway back, and then come forward on cat pose. Maybe you do a little bit of a figure eight. Maybe you go just one side, then the other. Just invite whatever movement feels good in your body to wake up your low back body, waking up your hips, trusting your intuition, trusting the flow. We'll take a couple more movements your way, your pace. And then when you're ready, we'll walk the hands forward and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, feel free to stretch through the back of the legs, push away from the earth, maybe rocking a little bit onto your toes, and then back. And then we'll slowly walk all the way up to the top of our mat for a forward fold. Option here to keep your legs and feet wide, like hip width apart, just to start to have a gentle stretch in the low back, bending at the knees, letting everything fall. And then on your next inhale, we'll rise up slowly to mountain pose. So we're going to take 3 sun salutations here. If you know where you're going, feel free to start right now. If not, I'll lead you through one, and then I will let you follow your own breath for the last 2. So on the next inhale, you raise your arms up, overhead, maybe a slight back bend. And then exhale, we'll dive all the way down to that forward fold. Welcome to keep a nice generous bend in the knee here. Inhale, we'll trace our hands all the way up to our shins or maybe even above our knees. Extending through the crown for a flat back position. Exhale all the way down again, forward fold. We'll plant the palms and we'll step it back either to plank or to all fours, and then slowly exhale, we'll lower all the way to our belly. And then with our hands underneath our shoulder blades, we'll press up, pressing into our pelvic bone, pressing away from the earth for a baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up to plank or all fours, and then we'll go to downward facing dog. Take a breath here in down dog. And then we'll walk all the way back up to the forward fold. So this time for the forward fold, you're welcome to bring your feet together, but you're also welcome to just keep them hip width apart if that feels best for you. And then on your next inhale, we'll rise all the way back up, ending where we started in mountain pose. Awesome. So that was one sun salutation. I invite you to go at your own pace, at your own breath for the next 2, and you're welcome to follow me as I do. Finish that last sun salutation that you're on, and I'll meet you here in mountain pose. Standing up nice and tall, letting our shoulders rest with our sides, pulling towards the ground. Awesome. On the next inhale, you'll bring your hands to heart center, and then we'll shift our weight to our left foot, bring our right knee up in the right angle, holding it there, connecting with our core, breathing deep. And then on the next exhale, you'll hinge at the hips, shooting that knee, that leg all the way back, reaching back for a high lunge. And then you can sweep your hands up, overhead, high lunge. Checking in with our front knee, making sure it's over our front ankle, relaxing in the shoulders, breathing deep here. Awesome, and then we'll pivot on that back foot, opening ourselves up to warrior two. Reaching our hands back and forward, keeping our body in the center. Inhale, we'll flip the front palm up, reach it forward, up, back, peaceful warrior. Stretching through the side body. And then we'll let the hand continue to circle, following it all the way down. As it moves back towards that front foot, we'll pivot on the back foot, finding ourselves back in our little lunge, reaching our right heel back towards the back edge of our mat. And then exhale, we'll frame the foot, step it back to plank, or lower your knees down to all fours. You can take vinyasa here. So like we've been doing, you can go knees, chest, cobra, or you can go plank, chaturanga to up dog, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then we'll meet in downward dog. Awesome. On your next inhale, we'll walk it all the way up to top edge of our mat. Inhaling, slowly rising up back to our mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, palms come together, come to heart center, and we'll take it to the other side. So inhale, we'll shift our weight to our right foot, lifting our left knee in a right angle, up, connecting to our core, connecting to our breath. And then on your next exhale, we'll hinge forward at the hips, coming to look at the ground, reaching that back knee, that back leg, all the way back before it lands into our high lunge. Arms can come up to the sky. Check in with that other side, making sure the knee is over the right ankle. Feeling that stretch in the front of the quad and the hip. Breathing again. And then on your next inhale, we'll pivot on the back foot, opening up to the side, warrior two. Feeling strong in our feet, feeling strong in our foundation, engaging our core muscles, feeling them wrap around us and center us here. Awesome. On the next inhale, we'll flip our right palm up to the sky, reaching hand forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Back hand can come to rest on back leg, wherever is comfortable. Breathing through our side body. Awesome. And then we'll follow that hand all the way to the back edge of the mat, down, back to the front edge of the mat, pivoting on the back foot, back to our high lunge. Awesome. On your next exhale, we'll frame that front foot, stepping it back to plank, taking our flow, taking your version of the flow, trusting your intuition, your knowledge of how the day is going for you. Awesome. We'll take 3 cycles of breath here in down dog. On your next inhale, we'll lift our right leg up high, 3-legged dog, and then we'll bend our knee on the exhale, bringing it all the way up in between our feet, or in between our hands, lowering our back knee, sweeping our hands up and overhead, low lunge. Breathing here. If you want a little bit of a chest opener, you can drop your hands and your elbows to more like a football goal post, opening your chest forward, bringing the shoulder blades together, opening, inviting in the day. Awesome. Exhale, we'll frame that front foot, planting the left hand next to the right foot, and then we'll twist, reaching the right hand up high. Breathing in for a twist. Awesome. We'll frame that front foot again with our 2 hands, and then we'll walk the hands back towards the back knee, tilting our toes up to the sky. Or nice stretch in the back of the leg. Breathing. Inhale, maybe we lengthen through the crown a little bit. Exhale, maybe we bow a little closer to that knee. Awesome. We'll roll through that front foot, stepping our right foot back to plank pose or to all fours, and we'll take our flow. Awesome. Once you're in down dog, on your next inhale, we'll lift our left foot up this time, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Planting that left foot in between our front hands, lowering the back knee, sweeping our hands up and overhead, low lunge. So on your next inhale, we'll frame that front foot, bring the right hand to come next to the left foot, and then we'll twist, reaching our left hand up to the sky, breathing into our side body, pressing away from the earth, welcoming any shake in our body. Awesome. We'll frame that front foot again, and then we'll begin to walk our hands back towards our back knee, tilting our toes up to the sky, stretching for the back of the left leg, connecting with our breath again. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward a little bit. Exhale, bowing just a little bit deeper, closer to that knee. Awesome. Rolling through that front foot, stepping it back, all fours, or plank pose, and then we'll take our final vinyasa if you'd like. And then instead of coming to downward facing dog, we'll come to rest in child's pose. So bring your toes to touch, knees as wide as the yoga mat. And then exhale, you'll sink your bum all the way back as far as it can go, resting maybe on the back feet, the backs of the feet. If it doesn't come all the way down, that's totally okay. My child's pose did not come back, and my bum did not sit on my feet for years and years and years because of sports injuries that I had. So it's totally normal, totally okay. If it doesn't come to touch and it feels uncomfy, you're always welcome to put like a pillow here or a blankie to prop up your bum. It might even be a good idea if you want to grab a block, put it kind of in between your pelvic bone, just to create a little space between your bum and your feet. And then you can come to lay like this, reaching our hands forward, stretching and resting in this pose. I invite you to notice your thoughts in this moment. Notice how you feel from this practice so far. Notice how your breath feels. Awesome. When you're ready, we'll press back up to our knees, and then we'll swing our knees to one side, coming to sit on the ground. We'll come into a cobbler's pose or a butterfly. So feet will come to touch, and then you can scoot your bum as close to your heels as possible, or bring your heels as close to your bum as possible. And there's no right or wrong way to enter into this posture. It's just a hip opener. So if your feet are way out here, the hips are open. You did it. And your hands can come to either interlace and kind of cradle underneath your feet. They can come to rest on your ankles. Maybe you like having your elbows pressing away, creating a deeper opening in your hips. Whatever you need to sit up nice and tall, engaging in your back body. Breathing deep into your belly. stretching through the hips. Awesome. And then on your next inhale, we'll just bring our hands behind us, coming to lean back just a little bit, and then we'll walk our feet. We'll bring our knees to touch, walking our feet out in front of us till they're about flat on the floor, and then we'll tilt our toesies up, and then we're going to windshield wiper, shifting our knees to come to touch the ground on one side, and then we'll shift to the other side. And we'll let that motion kind of carry us all the way down to a flat back position. So it might be fast, it might be slow. We'll just let that carry us into our resting posture. Once you're in flat back position, feel free to take any last minute stretches or postures that your body seems to be asking for. And then when you're ready, you can shift one leg out and then the other, or as always, you're welcome to enter into Shavasana with your knees touching, feet as wide as the yoga mat, tucking your tailbone under, tucking your shoulder blades under, letting every part of your back come to rest here. Hands can come to your belly, your heart space, or right at the side of you. Let go of the breath. Let go of any clenching or tension you may be holding within the face, on your knees. Let your body melt into the earth. Wake up the body. We're going through the toes and feet, having energy flow from furthest parts all the way to the most inner parts of your body. Slowly begin to come up out of your rest, out of your back to that comfortable seat that we started in, ending our journey together right where we started. We'll take one more breath together, in and out through the nose, and then exhale, sigh it out loud through the mouth. Thank you all for taking time out of your day to come to the mat, to practice, to flow. I hope you find your flow for the rest of the day and that you just submit yourself to wherever the day takes you. Thank you for sharing your time with me. It was truly an honor. The light in me vows and honors. Thank you. Namaste. Awesome. Thank you all. Thanks for coming. Have a great start to your week, everyone. Bye.